Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to Hit the Streets. There was a very successful business owner that was getting ready to retire, and he knew he had to pick a successor, a new CEO for his business. Now, instead of going to his family or his directors, he pulled all of his young executives into the boardroom, and he said, "Listen, I'm getting ready to step down and retire, and I'm going to choose a new CEO from this group." The young executives were excited and thrilled and also shocked. He goes, "Here's the plan. I'm going to give each of you a seed to plant. And I want you to come back in a year with what you've grown, and I'll make my decision based on that." Now, Jim was one of the new young executives, and he was extremely excited. So he goes home and tells his wife, and she helps him pick out a pot and soil and compost, and they plant the seed. And every day Jim waters that plant, and he watches over it, he nurtures it. And about 3 weeks into it, the other executives are talking about that they're starting to see growth. Well, in Jim's pot, there was nothing. 4 weeks go by, 6, 7, 8, nothing. 6 months into it, all the executives are talking about how big their plants have gotten. Absolutely nothing in Jim's pot. He's so upset. He's feared that he's killed the seed. Well, a year goes by, and still, even though that Jim watered it and fertilized it, he has absolutely no growth in his pot. So he says to his wife, I can't bring an empty pot. She says, "You have to. Be honest. Tell your boss the story." So Jim shows up in the boardroom, and all the executives have these huge plants and flowers and trees, and Jim's pot is empty. In fact, some of the executives are snickering at him. He kind of hides himself in the back of the boardroom. The CEO walks in and he says, "My goodness, look at all the plants and the flowers." And then he spots Jim kind of hiding in the back with his empty pot. And he says, "Jim, come forward and bring your pot." "What happened, man?" Jim tells the story. He's so afraid he's going to be fired. It's totally embarrassing. The CEO asked every executive except for Jim to sit down. He looks out at his executives and says, "I want to announce the brand new CEO, Jim." Everyone is absolutely shocked. Jim's pot was empty. The CEO said, "A year ago, I gave each of you a seed. And I'll tell you, it was a boiled seed. It was dead. Nothing should have grown. So for those of you who have plants, it's because you substituted my seed." Jim was the only one with enough courage to come in here with an empty pot. Enough courage to tell the truth. And that's why he's the new CEO. When you plant honesty, you will reap trust. When you plant goodness, you will reap friends. When you plant humility, you will reap greatness. When you plant hard work, you will reap success. So be careful what you plant today, because quite frankly is what you will reap tomorrow. Right now it's time to hit the streets. Happy selling, everyone.